We live in a world where people can watch 12 hours of TikTok, but they can't sit and watch a 12-minute video. Yep, attention spans have went, and that's happened to me, and it's probably happened to you. And what is causing this? Why is it we can't watch a long video these days? There's something about it. We just don't have time to invest in something that's probably a lot more entertaining than a 30-second short. But we just don't do it. Well, I'd already made this video, and I thought it was a pretty good one. I was outside, and I had the tripod set up. Tilly was trying to eat the tripod, and that was just one obstacle I had to overcome. But overall, it was a good 12-minute long video. And I went to turn the record button off, and I guess I held it too long and deleted the whole video. So here we are inside. It's cold out there anyway. So we're going to do the same thing inside. Now, a lot of people don't even realize that our attention spans have been eaten away at. We don't have very long attention spans anymore, and we've been conditioned for this for years. What do you think a commercial on TV is? They want you to know everything about their product in 30 seconds. They want to know how much, they want you to know where to buy it, what it is. They want to make it look like everybody's got one, and you're going to remember that. They're going to have a jingle that you might remember, like, do all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on sesame seed bun. Well, that came out in the 70s, and, well, I still remember it. So commercials work. There's proof. But to sit down and watch a video on YouTube that's 25 to 50 minutes long, and I always tell, if anybody asks me, hey, what do I do on my YouTube channel? What am I doing wrong? Your videos are too long. 30, 40, 50 minutes. Man, people see that. See, YouTube tells you right up front how long the video is. You're going to lose a lot of people watching just from that alone, because people just don't have the time. The only ones you're really going to get on them long videos are older people, or people that just don't have much to do. It's just how we are built today. And let's just put it to you this way. Say you walk into a building, a big giant gymnasium, and in that gymnasium there are long tables stretching the entire length in rows, and on that table there are plates with one slice of cake on each plate. Thousands of pieces of cake. Are you going to walk right up to the very first piece of cake and eat it and say, this is the one I want? You're not. You're going to walk up and down those rows until you find the piece of cake that looks appealing to your eye. And if it looks appealing to your eye, well, it must taste good, right? It could be a piece of cardboard with paint to make it look like icing, and it looks good, and you'll pick it. And you're going to be sorry that you picked that one, because it sucks. There are a lot of YouTube videos and TikTok videos and wherever. I don't even watch TikTok, but there are a lot of TikTok and YouTube videos that have the nice fancy thumbnails and the clickbait titles. Oh, this sounds good, man. I'm going to watch it. And you click it on, and it's an AI video. So you've passed over probably several good videos that were real wholesome content for something that looked appealing to your eye. This is one thing YouTubers hate, is you have to come up with constantly a good title and a good thumbnail. Generally, I just do a picture of me, like I'm going to do right here. I might just pick this picture and put text above it, and that's it. People that have watched my channel, they either like me or they don't. I don't really care, but occasionally I will do something different. But that's for the people that already know. I don't get a lot of young people, and young people are the worst offenders of this gotta have it now mentality. People are addicted to award frequency, not content length. Modern platforms drip dopamine levels on you every few seconds. Long videos don't reward people fast enough. They have to wait. They'll find themselves skipping ahead, which ruins everything that the content creator has done. They're skipping ahead to get the answer, and the answer that they were looking for may not be it because they missed a whole bunch of the middle parts that worked itself to that point. Yep. I try not to tell people that something is coming at the end because I know what they'll do. They skip right ahead. People are impatient, and it's getting worse. It's getting much worse. And YouTube came out with the shorts. You know, they've had shorts for a while, but now they push that because they know the shorts get more views than the long form videos. The problem is for content creators, you can't make any money off shorts. Shorts don't pay nothing. You might make $1 if you got 100,000 views. They're just not sustainable for a content creator to do. When I put them out, I like to link them to a video that I'd already put out that will drive traffic to that video. It may work. It does work in some cases. Sometimes it doesn't. And another problem is there are infinite choices on these platforms. You got hundreds of thousands of videos to choose from, and YouTube thinks they know you and they want to suggest these to you. They put them up in your home page. Most of the ones they put up for me suck or they're AI, and I do not watch anything that as soon as I hear that AI voice, I had to make sure my mic was on. See, I'm not AI. An AI guy would know that my mic was on. But as soon as I hear that, come here, let's delve into this, I click away because I don't want to watch AI. Young people don't think that way. They like watching AI videos. They don't like watching old farts like me get on here and talk. They want a false human to tell the story. And I've noticed with these AIs, yes, I've watched them. I've noticed a lot of them lie. Okay, they'll tell a story that I lived through, a story I know in history that I lived through, and they totally tell a complete lie about what it is and how it happened. They don't, because it doesn't fit the narrative of the young people's minds, or even older people. Older people are getting impatient as well. And you have the scroll culture. They give people a sense of control. They are in control of what they watch and what I choose next. Long videos take that control away because, well, they're stuck there watching your video. It's really sad. It's sad that people have been sped up. And people say, well, time seems to be going by faster now. You think that might be the reason? Because everything we do, we want now. We want fast food, we want fast women, we want fast cars, we want fast everything. And it's the pie scenario or the cake scenario where you're going to walk through and through and through. You'll take time to do that when you could have already picked your cake and ate it. Same thing with buying a car. They have rows of cars. You'll walk through every car till you find the one with the right color, with the right tires on it, with the right seats. It has to be right for you. And on YouTube and on TikTok and all these platforms, there really isn't anything made for you. And people they're screwing themselves out of a lot of good information because something doesn't grab them in the first 10 seconds. Okay, if it doesn't grab them in the first 10 seconds, something interesting isn't said, well, they click on. And there could have been valuable information in that. Now, there's a lot of reasons I click off. If I'm looking for how to wire this outlet a certain way, and I get on YouTube and I'm looking at videos, if I get the one guy on there that talks like this, or now we are going to wire up this light, I ain't going to listen to him. I'm sorry. I don't understand his accent. I'm going to find a guy that talks like me. I don't think there is a guy out there that talks like me, but you know what I mean. I'm going to listen to somebody's video I can understand. And everybody likes to do things multitasking. You see them driving down the road and they've got a screen they're watching. They've got their phone. You pull up to a light. The light changes. they don't go because they're not paying attention to the light. They're watching their 3 screens and got their earbuds in, and they're talking to the guy in the back seat. People multitask, and these 3 30-second videos fit in with that. They can watch 10 videos in the time it takes for that light to change. They're not going to watch 10 of mine. And people do consume long-form videos when it's disguised. Okay, you see these in clickbait, you see the intros where they're showing the juiciest parts of the videos, but what they'll do is they skip to those parts. And so it messes up the whole story. You can't pick up a book and read page 1 and 2 and then skip to page 40 and then skip to page 80. You're not going to know a damn thing about what happened in that book. And so you got a lot of people today floating around that don't know a damn thing. They think they know a subject because they've seen a few pages of it, a few minutes of a video, but they didn't watch the whole video and get the whole story. And this also comes into play with politics, social events. People watch something, and just because it's on YouTube, they think it's the truth. It could be the biggest lie in the world, but if 100 people watch that video, 50 of those people are going to believe it. They're going to think it's true because they are trained. Their mind has been trained to believe what they see on these platforms, and they're not always truthful. And most of the time, they ain't. And if it's AI, it's terrible. It is. And I don't know what it's only going to get worse. Used to be you walk into a hospital waiting room or an airport and you would see men, women sitting there with newspapers, reading full-length stories in the newspapers. They would go page to page and read every bit of it. Even if it wasn't that interesting to them, they would read it. And we don't get that anymore. That's why newspapers are dead. That and the internet has killed newspapers. I know, I spent my whole life working in them. And you don't see a young person reading a newspaper today. You don't even see older people reading newspapers anymore these days because, well, we just don't have many left. And pretty soon they will all be gone. I don't read much. I should. I need to set aside a half hour a day where I can read, where I can just unwind and not watch. And I do not watch videos up until about 7 at night. Then I turn on the TV and watch YouTube. Throughout the day, I'm not worried about any of that. I have things to do. But if you see your attention spans getting shorter, try watching long form, some longer videos. You'll find some channels that you like. And follow a series, whatever it is they are doing, but I don't really see any cure to it. It's only going to get worse. So, do what you do, man. Happy trails. Thanks for watching.